So lately, I've been seeing more and more messages come my way about a certain topic in WutheringWaves. It seems like that a lot of players, especially the new ones, are on a hunt for the best unit, consistently asking which character is the strongest, who should I pull for, or what team will give me the biggest damage numbers. And while there's nothing wrong with aiming for the top, I think that this chase for the meta is causing many players to miss the point that any unit can be as powerful as you want them to be if you put the time and the resources into them. So, good day to all you glorious legendary resonators, you absolute lovely bastards. My name is FOXSOL, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another conversation topic here on WutheringWaves. And today, we're going to dive into why chasing the so-called best unit might not actually be the best approach, and why choosing characters you enjoy playing can lead to a better experience here in WutheringWaves. So, let's settle in, and let's dive into this conversation together. So here's the deal. Most of the time I get questions, mainly from newer players asking who's better, Unit A versus Unit B, who's the best DPS, which unit should I pull for? And well, here's my honest answer. Here in WutheringWaves, it isn't about having the best character. It's about investing your time and resources into units that you enjoy. You're going to end up focusing on and heavily investing into characters regardless, so why not make it a unit that you actually enjoy playing? The truth is that each unit can be as powerful as you want them to be, and in their own right, if you commit to leveling them up, maxing out their skills, and giving them the resources they need to perform, a character doesn't have to be top tier to be effective. This game design allows for any unit to shine if you put work into it. So don't let the idea of the best character stop you from enjoying units that you are drawn to. So let's take my Changli for example. A lot of people will come into my stream, they'll see these big damage numbers that she's throwing up and immediately think, wow, Changli must be one of the best characters in this game. But what they don't see is that there is a massive investment of time and resources behind those numbers. The reality is that while Changli is good, she's not necessarily, the best top tier character there is, even when fully maxed out. In fact, she's nowhere near being the best if we're talking pure numbers at max level. People often overlook that resources and dedication that went into building her up to perform like this. So to get Changli to this point, I had to pump insane amount of resources and frankly financial investment into her as well. It's not something that happens overnight, and that's the point many people seem to miss. Instead of focusing on who's the best character, they should be asking themselves, am I ready to invest in a unit that I really love to make them perform at their best? And look, this brings me to another point, resources. Let's be real. In WutheringWaves, resource management kinda sucks, and it can be really rough when starting out. It's not realistic to think that you can jump from one top tier character to the next without eventually hitting a wall. With how this game's progression works, you're going to be spending a lot of time, effort, and materials on any unit you pick. So if you're constantly chasing the next best thing, you're going to end up with resource management being stretched out really thin. The best unit in WutheringWaves is really the one that you choose to invest in. I've said this so many times, whether it was on live stream or my Discord, that honestly I started ignoring this question when it comes up now, because at the end of the day, people sometimes just don't want to hear it. They want to know what the shortcut is, but there really isn't any shortcut. It's all about the commitment that you put into your favorite units that you like to play. And that's the thing. Putting the commitment in the characters you like to play, because here is the thing. Wuthering Waves is largely a single player video game experience. So there's no need to stress about other people's builds or their damage numbers. This game gives you the freedom to build and play however you like. I get comments all the time from people asking me why I'm not using specific characters together with this character, questioning my team compositions, criticizing my build. And honestly, it doesn't bother me. I build my teams the way I want, and I encourage you to do the same. At the end of the day, this game is about your enjoyment. Stop stressing about the meta or other people's builds, all these high damage numbers that you see. If you're spending more time worrying about what is the best rather than focusing on what is fun, instead of focusing on building your units and your characters the way you want to build them, then you're not getting the most out of Wuthering Waves. Trust me, once you let go of this meta chasing mindset that the elitists apparently enjoy, I do believe you'll start enjoying the characters that you connect with. You'll see improvements, not just in their damage numbers, but with your overall experience. So yeah, I think this is going to be where I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things up a little bit and just say it like this. Let's remember that Wuthering Waves is about enjoying the journey with the units that you love. Chasing after the best units can just lead to burnout and frankly, take away from the fun of the building and the bonding with your favorite characters. The best advice I can give is choose a unit that excites you. Invest in them. Watch them grow. Stop worrying about the meta. Start building your own path within this game. Alright? So thanks for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this conversation, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. As always, keep it classy, keep it jazzy, and always keep it real. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.